And this is a national super flyweight championship over 12 rounds between Michael Abban and then Isaac Aryeetey. Now officials for this bout, the referee is Michael Nikwe. Judge 1, Shadrach Akwe. Judge 2, Erasmus O. And Judge 3, Michael Nikwe. So these are the officials. Now, shall we please welcome the boxer who is going to fight from the blue corner, Isaac Aryeetey. So we're just about to get into one of the much anticipated championship. So we would want to invite Mr. Lord Comey to join us in the ring. Let me also invite Mr. Isaac Tete of the TT Brothers join us in the ring as we get ready for one of the much anticipated fight. Mr. Ray Opoko, please join us in the ring from Germany. We've missed you. Ghanaians have really missed you. So, Mr. Ray Opoko, join us in the ring. Mr. Ray, come over. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mr. Techi, the chairman himself. Please, shall I get someone to help Mr. Ray Opoko, former boxer? Mr. Chairman, Maxwell Tete, kindly join us. And Mr. Cephas, the GM of Max TV, join us. And Professor, undoubtedly, you have to join us, Prof. We beg you, for this very important day. Professor Zumzum Azuma Nelson, Ghanaians will love to see you. Now, let me also invite one of our former world champ, the big man himself, if he's here, Joshua the Hitter Clote. Please join us in the ring for the next bout. This is the championship. Zumzum Azuma Nelson. Shall we put our hands together for him? He's here in the ring. Thank you very much, Prof. Mr. Ampofi from the National Sports Authority, kindly join us in the ring. And Mr. John Manfo, and kindly join us in the ring. Thank you very much. So we are waiting for the boxers to come quickly. Isaac Aryeetey and then Michael Abban. They should quickly come over. Time is not on our side. Okay, shall we please have Alhaji Fadi Fatah also in the ring? Honorable Nilante Vanderpool, I hope you are in the VIP upstairs. Raise your hand, Honorable Nilante Vanderpool. Where is he? Okay, Honorable, you are too far. We appreciate you should have been here, but get ready for the final bout. You will be here for the final bout, Honorable Nilante Vanderpool. And Joshua Clote, the heater, okay, he's also here. And Professor Joshua Alabi will be here with us in the final bout. He's also in the VIP. So we are now waiting for the boxes to come. And and we also invite the big man himself in charge of the media at IMAX, Mr. N.S. Ade, the younger brother of the former Black Stars trainer, the big man Coach Ade. Can we have N.S. Ade here? Okay. Very well. So we are waiting for the boxes. Now let me go to our triumphant lady, a beautiful lady by all standards. Before you play the national anthem, just give us some a cappella. Just give us something small to welcome our officials in the ring. Let's go. Wonderful. So we are waiting for the boxes to come over. Mr. DJ, let's welcome the boxes.
Magala, magala, shakala, shakala, magala, magala, munjami, 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 shakala, shakala, magala, magala, shakala, shakala, magala, magala, munjami, 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 munjami.
Okay, now we have Michael Abban. Now, shall we please welcome Aryeetey? So this is Aryeetey. So now let's welcome Michael Abban.
Walutoma minyesiga bontobi ashade obiniema obiniema kasama tukofi with the prison mamulu zontoli tarado obiniema ankamielo ni mamushishobi makamasa machile nupo maminyobia minyobia wonteo kasemi kamielo ni mamushishobi obi Mama munyu machila nupo minyobia minyobia bote adubu la nyaka era de nyaka adubu la nyaka era de nyaka she wokuyanda sustili yewu Waswana kube musu. We make DJ and then mosu. Wasted me dama so still won't. Shadi wandu. Amiti wandu. And I did the same. I did that. I want the white change. I want the kanchi. Yamadu kuyado. Nasuni na ejumu ambe.
Okay. So we are ready. And this is one of the most much anticipated bout that we are waiting for today. We have the main event of the evening just after this fight. We want to thank our sponsors, the Luxapain Petimo Champion, supported by Renault, the wonderful company that has done a great job, Max by TCL Techno, IMAX Electronics, and Niche Coco. We thank them so much. Now we are ready for this much anticipated bout. And this is the National Super Flyweight Championship over 12 rounds. Now officials for this bout. We have Judge 1, Shadrach Akwe. Judge 2, Erasmus O. And Judge 3, David Mills. Now introducing the boxer fighting out from the blue corner. And this is the man who has written his name in gold in recent time. Today spotted in the red and white trunks, yellow gloves, and black and harsh boots to match. This is the man with a weight of 115 pounds. Official record, 5 fights, 4 wins, just 1 defeat. This is the man who made his debut as a professional boxer in 2021. He has made so far 21 rounds of boxing. This is the man who was born right here at BUKOM. Presenting to you the man, Aryeetey. Now switching over to the red corner. And this is the man. A lot of people have penciled him down as one of the beaters in Ghana boxing. From the Black Panthers Boxing Gymnasium here in Accra, this is the man with a weight of 113.80 pounds. This is the man with the official record of 6 fights, no defeat, no draw, 6 wins. 4 of the wins came by way of knockout. So far, he has done 22 rounds of boxing. This is the boxer who makes his debut as a professional boxer in 2021. Presenting to you the boxer, Michael Abban. Now we go to the triumphant lady for the national anthem of Ghana. Shall we all stand on our feet to observe the national anthem of Ghana? Thank you, Trafford lady. Now, gentlemen, thank you so much. And then now it's time for the man himself, the indefatigable Michael Nikwe, to interact with the boxers for us to see how the boxers are going to roll their punches.
Well, the stage is all set now for the National Super Flyweight Championship. Is scheduled for 12 rounds. And we've got two boxers who have endeared themselves to the fans. Tonight, as the night, they lay claim to that title, the enviable title of the National Super Flyweight Champion. So Isaac Aryeetey, the chap wearing the red trunks, is daring his might against Michael Abban. Our referee for this bout is Michael Nikwe, very experienced Michael Nikwe. Now, and we get ready for hostilities to begin here. It's going to be 12 rounds of boxing for the title. Last instructions being given by Michael Nikwe. The boxers are good to go.
Well, Prince, if you ask me, it's going to be a crack fight. I know both boxers, and I always say when boxers are coming from the amateur ranks, you should know that they have some quality. And I can promise our fans, I can promise our viewers that you're going to watch a quality bout. Looking at the quality, looking at the type of boxers. I know Abban is a southpaw, and I'm not surprised that it's 6-0. It's a KO 6-0. And Abban, I think Aryeetey lost to one of the best, Aryeetey, in the flyweight division. So that is also for Aryeetey to lose to Aryeetey is not a surprise. I mean, he's a good boxer. Fighting, we all know what Aryeetey brings to the table. So this is going to be a very, very nice bout, and I promise our fans and our viewers that they're going to enjoy quality boxing.
Quality boxing is what we are all looking for. Question, are we going to see 12 rounds of boxing? Just about sorting a few things out, and then hostilities will begin here. Both boxers are ready, and we are ready in commentary position. We will walk you through the action as it happens. Michael Nikwe is our center referee. Here we go. Michael Abban sporting the Kente outfit here this evening. It comes with the trunks and the boots as well. Very flamboyant. Super flyweight category. We've got some quality boxers coming out of those ranks. And you're going to see how careful both boxers will be at having a go at each other. Part of the Fight Night 20 schedule brought to us proudly by Deluxe Paint and supported by Renault, Max by TCL Techno and IMAX Electronics. Careful boxing at this stage, and of course Abban trying to open up. The guard is up for Aryeetey. And as Derek rightly told us, these two boxers, the quality emanates from their days in the amateur ranks, and gladly blossoming into the best of the super flyweights that we have currently in the country. That was close shave. Abban walks away from trouble.
You know, Prince, this fight, as Derek said, is going to be an interesting one, and an epic one, I should say. You know, both fighters, they are trying as much as possible to size each other very, very well. And this is a tactical way of boxing. You know, this fight is not going to be too much for one way or the other, but if you get your moment, you need to utilize this. This is how the fight is going to be. Tactical way of fighting. If you lose your chance, you're going to get knocked. So it's a tactical way, and as Derek said, we are going to see quality boxing, and that's what we've seen round one, and it's very close, very, very close, because each boxer is really sizing up each other very well.
There goes the bell for the end of round one. That's a careful round by the two boxers.
But you see, Prince, when you look at round one, you can see that Michael Abban really started with an overhand hand. He's trying as much as possible to make sure that Aryeetey get in close, then he can unleash that left hand on Aryeetey. And that's where Aryeetey wanted to show his moment, but Michael Abban was very swift there, quickly swept out away from danger zone. Close fight, close fight. Both fighters sizing up each other very, very well in the round one. Round one is very close, very, very close. I hope going into the late rounds, we could see them opening up a bit. But the round one was very close.
Second out. Second out. Round two.
Both boxers get ready for round two. Okay, so the referees asked for time. I think something needs to be sorted out. A little bit of that slide by Aryeetey's guard. Sorted out now, so here we go.
And Prince, once again, look how their jab selection is going. Very tactical. Very, very tactical from these fighters.
Well, at this stage, you can't be too careful, can you? Aryeetey tries the combination, but obviously can't penetrate through the guard of Abban.
Prince, when you critically look at the fight, you could see that both boxers are very measured in the number of punches they throw. Most of their punches are getting, if it's a jab, he tries to ensure that he gets to his destination. If it's an overhead, and like I said, I mean, we are watching, there's not much to separate from two boxers. As much as Abban is a straight ahead of Aryeetey in the first two that we are watching. But I think that Aryeetey has also given a good account of himself. I believe that if we don't take care, we'll go the long or, which Abban has never been to, has never gone to the long or. He is a knockout tactician. Let's see how far Aryeetey will stretch him. But I think that we are watching some good tactical fight, and I expect the boys to show a lot of that because they've gone through the mill, they've gone through the amateur system, and they've learned a lot there. So I'm not surprised with the quality of fight we have.
Still a give and take affair out here. This is the second round of the fight scheduled for 12. And Abban clearly putting the pressure on Aryeetey. Michael Abban has fought 6 times. He's won all 6 of his fights. 4 of the fights he won by way of knockout. Tries to go into the body of Aryeetey. Aryeetey leaves the ropes and tries to see if he can get a quick one. Bell goes.
Prince, that was also a good one there, round 2, and you can see nothing is really separating these two fighters. Very close one indeed, but you can see their punches selection is something that I'm marveled to watch. Look at the way the punching selection from Michael Abban, and look when Aryeetey spread his on, look how he goes in. Watch here, the Michael Abban with a right hook there, the counter punch. Quite missing there from Michael Abban. But good movement there from Aryeetey. He showed some heart there. Michael Abban might be the fans' favorite, but Aryeetey is also proving stubborn in the ring for Michael Abban. Close fight indeed, close fight.
Round 3 beckons. And a fight scheduled for 12 is the National Super Flyweight title on the line. Michael Abban taking on Isaac Aryeetey. And as he's done with every round, Abban will try to take the lead in terms of sending the fight to his opponent, but that's a very quick counter from Aryeetey.
And Prince, from the look of the way they stance, you can see that Michael Abban is fighting from the southpaw stance. And when you look at Aryeetey, he's from the orthodox stance. And you see when an orthodox is fighting with a southpaw, he finds a lot of difficulties reading a southpaw, because southpaw fighters, they are very tricky. One or the other, he hits you with a left punch. On the other hand, he's jabbing you with a right, making it difficult to adapt to his style. So that's a big hat from Aryeetey, standing in front with Michael Abban.
Good exchange from both boxers. But again, really can't take anything away from the two boxers. They show clearly that they know their art. Being very careful. Isaac goes in with a 2 quick punches and then retreats. Both boxers clearly living up to the billing and living up to the expectation of the fans here. At this stage, difficult to tell where the final analysis will rest.
Exactly, Prince. And when you look, as I said earlier on, I said it's about having your moment. And you know, the moment is going to come. Oh, that was good as a slip.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a second, I thought it was a punch, but that was a slip.
Good exchanges there by Abban.
That's it. I like the way they look straight into their eyes, ended that round. And as I told you earlier on, it's about moments, having your moments. Look, Abban has not really started off. I feel Abban has a lot of arsenals we've not seen yet. He's enjoying himself. But credits to Aryeetey. Aryeetey is standing tall with him in the ring. When Abban has his moments and Abban is slowing down, then Aryeetey also pounces on him. So it's a close fight. It's a 50-50 fight here. But it's going to be opening up as we get into late in the rounds that we have so far. So let's see round 4 coming up your way. But it's a close fight from both fighters. They've done very well.
Round 4 coming up. And it's about scheduled for 12. Here we go. Hostilities will continue. As a national super flyweight championship is scheduled for 12 rounds, as Michael Abban in the Kinti, Isaac Aryeetey in the red. And colorfully, he's dyed his hair the same color as his trunks.
Well, I couldn't agree with you. That's a way to match up with the colors there from Aryeetey.
Wild misses by both boxers. Will do well to hit the target. Abban doing well, keeping those punches coming in crisp and short. Wild uppercut miss by Aryeetey.
Prince, now you can see that Abban is really baiting Aryeetey to come into the inside fight, and when he gets in, he gives him the counter punch. And that is something Isaac Aryeetey needs to be careful on, because Abban is tricky. He's a southpaw. He has the speed, he has the intelligence, ring IQ. And if you lose guard, he's going to hurt you with that counter punch. Aryeetey needs to be careful.
Oh, Aryeetey on that occasion nearly went out of the ring. But the consistency in terms of the punching, especially from Abban, clearly shows that he's got his game plan worked out.
Yeah, seriously, his game plan is working out. And you see, if you look at Aryeetey, he's finding it difficult to contain Abban. And the southpaw thing is a problem for him, especially when you look at how they stand. The referee, if you look at it, the referee normally warns them so that they don't step on each other. Yes, that if you don't have that tactical move, it will be difficult for you because they have their foot close to each other, and some boxers can use that as an advantage. So now clearly, Aryeetey is finding it difficult reaching Abban because of the way he is standing. But if you look at Abban, I think that he's enjoying himself. He has that quick left. That when he gives to you, you visit the canvas. I'm here to see that. It means that Aryeetey is doing well to ensure that quick left will not come to play. So both boxers are doing well. I mean, you can say that Abban is leading, but I can tell you that Aryeetey is also doing well. Aryeetey is also doing so well. Yes.
And Abban pushing Aryeetey to the wall now. End of the round. DJ.
Prince, that's a wonderful way to end that round. As I was agreeing with my brother Derek here, he was talking about the lead leg movement of both fighters, and it's key. When you're fighting, that's the fundamentals of boxing. And you can see here, Abban is a tricky fighter. Look at the right and left hook. He landed it clean on Aryeetey. And that's one again, backing up Aryeetey there. As I thought it was a close fight, but late in the round, you can see that they both unleash. That's a wonderful moment, and the crowd really loved that.
Earlier, I told you that we are coming to watch one of the best fights. I have seen these guys training. They are boys who do not play with their training, so I knew we are in for some good fight, and I'm not surprised what is being exhibited. We are just in round 5. Let's see how the other rounds go.
Nice one from Derek there. The give and take is what the fans love. But we are in round 5. Michael Abban versus Isaac Aryeetey.
So again, we are in round 5. And the exchanges, we are seeing the exchanges once again. That give and take from both boxers. And interestingly, anytime Aryeetey gives some good shots, you see the fans all backing him. It tells you that yes, Aryeetey has a lot of fans in the arena, but Abban is doing so well to ensure that his fans would not applaud the way they want to applaud. But both boxers, I tell you, are doing so well. I love the jabs. I love the shots, the uppercuts. I love the overheads that these young boys are showing to the public. And whatever the results may be, at the end, both boxers have done so well. We are just in round 5. I think a lot will happen. We want to see how the boxers will behave when some kind of when they become a bit tired.
Exactly.
We want to see how they will manage the stage.
Exactly. It's all about stamina, as Derek says it. And you see, there was a day that Floyd Mayweather Jr. said that, you know, the fans can be at the back of you, but the one in the ring that is receiving the blows and the punches knows what is happening to him. And you see Michael Abban is very poised, very focused there. And I don't know why Isaac Aryeetey went in for that clinch.
Yeah, so I earlier told you that some level of stamina is reducing. If your stamina is reducing, but this is all part of the game.
Exactly.
I mean, if you see that you are in some kind of difficulties, all you have to do is to add a clenching to your blows.
Exactly.
When you get 1, 2 blows, you go into clench. It doesn't spoil your game. In any case, the judges are looking at the number of blows, not the number of clenches you go in. So, yes. Wow.
And Derek, you were talking about their leg movements. They need to be watchful there. I think for some quite now, Michael Abban stumbles there. Yeah, and I felt Isaac Aryeetey needed that advantage on that.
So they must both watch the way they move, because you are fighting a southpaw who has the right leg in front, and the orthodox person will have the left leg in front. Yeah. So clearly they will meet at the shortest move.
Exactly.
And that is what they both must look at. We are in the final 10 seconds. Let's see, the last 10 seconds we saw something good. Let's see how it goes in this last 10 seconds.
Very close one indeed. Isaac Aryeetey. He needs to be focused. He needs that.
No, but I think that in this particular round, Aryeetey gave a good account of himself.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if he wins this particular round, because he did a bit good in this particular round.
But Derek, talking about punch selection, I feel Michael Abban has a bit of edge over Isaac Aryeetey, because when you see them selecting their punches, you can see that Michael Abban is really precise with his punches. Isaac Aryeetey is also doing well, but Michael Abban is showing that kind of technique in terms of punch selection, and I feel Michael Abban have a bit of edge over the punch selection over Isaac Aryeetey. Isaac has big heart, but Michael Abban, in terms of ring IQ, I have it for Michael Abban.
We're halfway through the bout. This is round 6 of the bout scheduled for 12 for the national super flyweight title belt. It's Boxing Day, and as part of the Deluxe Professional Boxing League, we're bringing you Fight Night 20. So again, the two young boxers will go into action. It's Michael Abban, who's wearing the Kente outfit, both trunks and boots. Isaac Aryeetey with the dyed hair and the red trunks. And again, they have that careful approach, but of course, they go into the in-house punching, and that is where each boxer would like to lay supreme to the quality of punches thrown. Isaac Aryeetey will keep coming forward. Not scared at all of the fighting and the punching power of his opponent, Abban. go in there again, and Isaac would want to get the better of Abban. Lands a quick one to the head. The uppercut miss. They'll still trudge on. Clearly the quality these two boxers have exhibited gives us a fair idea how tough the super flyweight division is, even the flyweight division as well. Some quality crack boxers you will find there. And the fans will urge their boxers to outdo each other. They've had 6 rounds of boxing, but nothing really to separate the two boxers.
That was a good round from both fighters. You can see, as I said earlier on, Michael Abban's point selection is very key in his game plan. Right from round 1 to round 6, he has kept that in his game plan. Aryeetey now relying on the counter punch, and he nicked one pass there on the chin of Michael Abban, and here Michael Abban retaliates there. Good round from both fighters. But you can see Isaac Aryeetey, as Derek said, the stamina will be coming into question here as we are approaching the round 7. Aryeetey is showing glimpses of hope there that he can really stand tall with Michael Abban. Michael Abban is also showing the world that he has that kind of expertise and quality in him. Round 7 coming up your way.
Round 7 it is. It's scheduled for 12, and this is for the Super Flyweight Championship. Michael Abban in Kente, Isaac Aryeetey in the red trunks. And again, the quality showed by two boxers obviously and clearly show that they are masterful at what they do. They would all want to lay claim to that national title belt. Can't afford to make mistakes, especially from the 7th round.
Exactly, they know what is at stake. So from this round going, and I like it because from this round going, that's where you're going to see stamina problem. So if you are going to gas out quickly, then your stamina is going to be questioned from the punches that will be thrown at you. So from this round going, we're going to see who is going to emerge in terms of stamina-wise. Is it going to be Michael Abban or Isaac Aryeetey?
No unnecessary mistakes being committed by both boxers. They're all trying to be very careful and cautious. Good one there from Abban. We have to replace the mouth guard after it's washed.
Well, for our viewers, this happens in boxing. I mean, you are supposed to close your mouth so that the gum will not come out. If mistakenly you open your mouth and there's a blow there, definitely the gum will come out. So that's exactly what happened. But you see, that is the right of Abban. You know, this is the right from Abban. It tells you that if the left get to you, you should know what will happen to you. I mean, this is just the right. And when the left, the dangerous left get to you, you should know that definitely you visit the canvas. This is just a dress rehearsal of what the left can do. If you jokingly give yourself out, Abban will destroy you.
Still coming forward with all the punches that they can think of. And both boxers look strong. They've not been dazed or over-dazed by any of the punches that have come from each other. Aryeetey now putting the pressure on Abban. Abban walks out of that situation. And again, clearly, nothing to distinguish the two, but the usual 1 second explosive nature of both boxers.
Good round there from Michael Abban. I must give it to him. Look at the punches selection. I've been saying it all night here, and he's been doing it good as compared to Aryeetey. Look at that. The right hook connected so clean, and out goes the mouthpiece of Aryeetey. My hair gone. And as you can see, there is a bit of a swelling beneath the right eye of Aryeetey. That tells you the volume of punches that has landed on his face. It's finding it difficult there to adapt to the style of Michael Abban. I'm sure his corner needs to put him through the kind of tactics and adaptation he needs to adapt going into the couple of rounds left. In the corner of Aryeetey. For Michael Abban, he has stuck with the game plan since from round 1, approaching round 8. Good fight from both fighters.
It's Boxing Day, and these two boxers are living up to the billing. As for the national super flyweight title, 12 rounds of boxing. And again, difficult to break that guard of Aryeetey. But the two boxers, one of the few things I noticed that they are both not scared to go all out.
And you see, Prince, it's all about having your moment. When Isaac gets his moment, he unleashes. Abban also gets his moment, he unleashes. Tactical display from these fighters.
Go into a clinch. Both boxers, tough customers, really. Derek, I'm sure that you saw something after the first round.
Yes, I indicated to you that you're going to watch some difficult bout. I know the kind of work both boxers have invested into this fight. I know Abban coming to the fight is slightly ahead of Aryeetey, but you can't write Aryeetey off. It will be difficult for Aryeetey to go down in this bout. It's difficult for Abban also to go down. So I have predicted that they will go the full wear. But they don't look tired. I mean, a bit of fatigue you'll see, especially coming from Aryeetey. But then they are not tired. So we should be ready to go the full all. The boxers are ready, and we the fans and viewers must be ready. This are good this is good for Ghana boxing. Looking at this young chap, 4-1 and then 6-0, and they are exhibiting this quality. I think that we must support them because they have given serious account of themselves, and with some basic training, with some basic tactical training, I think that they can go far. They can go far.
Good 2-3 combination, hit and clean for Michael Abban. But Isaac Aye shook his head that nothing is really getting on me. But he's scoring points there. I'm sure Isaac Aryeetey's corner needs to pep talk to him very well. That you know what? You could shook your head. But Michael Abban is getting points there. He had 2-3 combination hit and clean on you and you didn't retaliate. So Isaac Aryeetey needs to buckle up well. We have a couple of rounds left. He needs to do something extraordinary to light up the fans.
It's round 9. It's scheduled for 12. There's the national super flyweight title at stake, and these two boxers want to lay claim to it. It's Michael Abban, Isaac Aryeetey having a go at each other. And it's been like this since the first round. So proud to this fight. Obviously, there's been a lot of gym talk as far as what kind of arsenal these two boxers can use when the going gets tough. We've seen 9 rounds of boxing, Sam Nana Gold. Are there any arsenals yet to be showed by these two boxers?
Yeah, for the toughness of Isaac Aryeetey, it has never been in doubt. What Isaac Aryeetey lacks is not toughness, it's not skill, it's not stamina. The only thing he lacks in his arsenal is that power punch, is that killer instinct. He doesn't have that, but he's tough. He has those silky skills, he has that footwork, he has that resilience, he has the ability to, you know, absorb punishment and all that. But he just lacks that killer instinct, and that is why he has lost anytime he has risen in the level of opposition. He lost against Mohamed Aryeetey. He lost recently in Nigeria, that last 2 months, against Aful Abishitu, and it doesn't look too good for him at this point. Although he's still in the fight, he's still game, but it doesn't look too good. I have Michael Abban, the Black Spider, ahead by at least 2 or 3 rounds. He's still fight is still up, but then I'm very sure that at this point Michael Abban is firmly in the driving seat. And Abban, in his last fight, he climbed weight, he moved up in weight and fought against Michael Tego of the Second South Gym. Blasted out Michael Tego in about 5 rounds or so. Michael Abban has a very, very impressive repertoire, and he's one of the boxers that we have marked for world championship exploits. So I expect him to really coast through this fight, and then I expect to see him on the world stage not too far from now. Michael Abban.
Prospects look good, but of course after annexing the national title, should be thinking of annexing probably Africa, the Commonwealth, and maybe continental titles, which will put them in good stead really for a shot at the world title.
Yeah, the ultimate dream of every boxer, annexing and laying claim to one of those world trinkets. So far we've had 10 of them coming out of Ghana. Of course, DK Poison paving the way for the likes of Azuma Nelson, Aikwoti, Nana Yao Konedu, Alfred Kote, Joshua the Hitter Clotte, Joseph Agbeko, Manu Giboy Tego, Isaac the Royal Storm Dogbe, Richard Oblitekome. They have all laid claim to the world title at different points in their careers. And we expect that on this platform, we will let more talent who will come up and hold the world strap.
Yeah, rich list you mentioned there. Let's not forget another boxer like Epo. Dankwa, who's also been there and done that. And so obviously, that's a very rich list of quality boxers that Ghana has produced. It's the 10th round, scheduled for 12.
But then on that world stage, the undisputed at this time in the flyweight division is none other than Japan's monster, Naoya Inoue. I wonder how Michael Abban would fare should he share the ring with Naoya Inoue.
Yeah, that would be pretty much asking for too much for the young Ghanaian. But obviously by the time he's ripe enough, he should be able to stand the test of time.
Yeah, so such platforms as the Luxury Professional Boxing League providing the overture for these young chaps prune their skills, hone their craft. And I'm sure very soon we would have chaps from this platform competing on the highest level and making us proud.
And Abban using that right of his sparingly. Most of the jabbing is done with that left of his.
Prince, I just returned from the dressing room of John the Magic Man Quay, who is up next. Spirit was high, atmosphere was something else, singing, chanting. John Quay's camp.
Yeah, well, looks like the crowd. I don't think I'll be wrong to say that majority of the crowd might want to root for John Quay, judging on the unique style. And they're talking about styles. There we saw Abban getting ready to unleash one of those heavier artillery.
Yeah, but Abban should work on his punches. It looks like at this point there is no pop in the punches. Very, very good skill right there. Delectable maneuver to get away from trouble. Wonderful footwork. And as you might well know, I am a bit more intrigued by their hairstyles. I love the hairstyles of these boxers.
Yeah, well, it comes with a package, doesn't it?
It looks to me that at this stage, both boxers have settled for the fact that there won't be a knockout, so they are preserving energy to go the full haul. And I love the kente trunks of Michael Abban. I don't really remember seeing any Ghanaian boxer sporting the kente trunks. I stand for correction though.
Ready for the 11th round. These two boxers have been in a battle.
And one of the fights that Isaac Aryeetey was really expected to win was against Aryeetey, where Akai came up with that upset. In the 12th round, a slick left hook sent Isaac Aryeetey into another world. He is no stranger to title fights, but anytime he has stepped up, he has just failed to glitter. And those theatrics from Abban would wow the crowd. Looks to me like at this point Isaac Aryeetey is just content with surviving in there. Round 11 of this 12-round title fight. Flyweights.
It's been a very tough encounter out there. And again, there we see Isaac Aryeetey trying to unleash a couple of those big ones of his. No problems at all for Abban.
Three successive left hooks from Aryeetey, followed by a body punch and a right overhead. Wonderful combination. Another uppercut and a left hook. Looks like Aryeetey is coming back into the picture at this point. And that might be because Abban might be wanting to take a respite, allowing Aryeetey to have a field day at this point.
Could be a costly mistake on the part of Abban.
Yeah, reminds me of when Oscar de la Hoya fought Felix Trinidad. He thought he had the fight won, and so from the 10th round, he decided to just walk away in the ring. And by so doing, threw away the fight, losing to Felix Trinidad. The first loss for Oscar de la Hoya. Of course, many Ghanaians will remember him for his fight against our very own Ike Bazooka Quartet. Final fight night of season 1 of the Deluxe Professional Boxing League. Coming up next, Charles Yautete of the Panix Boxing Gym. There's the Magic Man, John Quay of the Seaview Gym, to crown the best boxer of this very season. And right now it is a championship bout, the National Flyweight Championship. Isaac Aryeetey against the Black Spider Michael Abban of the Black Panther Boxing Gymnasium. The crowd at the BUKOM Boxing Arena is a mammoth one.
The final round.
The arena is packed to the rafters.
Well, without a doubt, the inner section is full to capacity, and there are even a couple more spectators who are outside. But here we go, it's the last round. Nothing to lose at the stage. Timing is of the essence. Landing the punches is of the essence as well.
Prince, I think that the handlers of Michael Abban and Aryeetey, they should work on this one thing, the power punch. When you go out there to fight, the judges might not, be able to rule in your favor. So it is important to follow the advice of Barry Mazuma Nelson. Take your own judges and referees into the 4-square circle. Don't leave it into the hands of the judges. They might not really favor you. I think that Michael Abban and Aryeetey should really work on that power. Skills pay the bills, but power is an equalizer and a tranquilizer. Power ends all controversy.
And for Isaac Abban, Michael Abban, I should say, thinking that he's got it wrapped up, will be a costly mistake to take his foot off the pedal. Continues with the jabbing into the last minute of this fight. Freely moving around the ring.
Because majority of the world titles won by Ghanaians, they have always gone for the knockout. Richard Comey went for the knockout. Azuma Nelson knocked out Wilfredo Gomez in round 11. Aryeetey knocked out Crisanto Espana, round 11. Richard Comey knocked out Shaniev in round 2. Isaac Dogbe the same. Power ends all controversy.
It's the last 10 seconds. It's give and take. It's give and take. Who can stall?
Prince, the fans are loving this. Wonderful display of guts. And Abban believes he's won it. But we would have to go to the judges' scorecard to see what they have to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a fight. Shall we put our hands together for the two boxes? And let me thank judges that are here. We thank you so much. You've made this night lovely with your drumming. Thank you so much. We thank you so much. Now, this title is going to be delivered to the winner of this fight by Azuma Nelson and Mr. Maxwell Techi. You know why? These guys were discovered on the Deluxe Professional Boxing League platform. They were fighting for only 6 rounds. Today, they've gone beyond 6 rounds. They fought 12 rounds. You can see these guys have really raised their standard. Shall we put our hands together again? So, Azuma Nelson, Mr. Maxwell Techi, please come and let the world see you for what you have done. Mr. Cephas, please come and support Maxwell Techi. Mr. TT Brothers, Isaac Tete, please come over as one of the fantastic companies that have been giving us the drinkables that we drink here, TT Brothers. Thank you very much. Please come over. Mr. Maxwell Techi and Azuma Nelson, these are the two personalities that will be crowning the champion. It's an amazing night. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
You don't know what's going on right here.
They wish I go fall down, but I'm full of calcium. I'm the baddest overseas, yeah, the local champion. Gang, 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 cause I get my swag on, cause I get my swag on, cause I get my swag on.
Now, listen, gentlemen, now we have the verdicts. We have the verdicts. Judge 1, Akwe, Shadrach Akwe scored about 117 to 112. Judge 2, Erasmus O, scored about 118 to 109. Judge 3, David Mills, scored about 117 to 111. Now the winner by a unanimous point decision. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the boxer who is now the new national Ghana super flyweight champion, presenting to you the boxer Michael Abban. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Michael. Thank you. Thank you, and thank you very much, Michael. Congratulations. Thank you again, the two boxers, thank you. Now, Michael, well, thank you. Michael, congratulations.
Thank you.
To feel or 10?
Feel good, wow.
Meaning okay, feel good, and they can wait to 12 rounds, say.
Because me Thomas Toble, she keep quiet, Kali. Boy, no more atabukoni, a muemi.
Okay.
Koni, enye ege lashe.
Wonderful. Congratulations as a new national champ.
Thank you.
Okay, many you mo yoka o fancy any kwabo ke jeshan ke biene.
Oh, you mo peni ke ha me pedi. Amera don ake mene amma ko inse. Ni je no penny. Mako ehanye. Mako we title ehanye. Ye kwam. Ni ke mako we title anya ehanye. Nyenu. Dega nyegbe ko shikra. Dega shi agbe. Oh.
Thank you very much. That is Michael Abban promising a world title.